Can you say liquid lipstick?
Lipstick.
Lipstick? What do you think of the color?
The color is...
Do you like the color?
No.
Do you like the formula?
No.
Not me either. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a liquid lipstick review on the Tarteist lip paint. I recently got this in a monthly BoxyCharm video and I thought to myself, it has been a hot minute since I have recorded a liquid lipstick review. So I thought I would toss one up for you guys today and try and get back in the swing of things with those videos. I always really enjoyed filming those videos, and I personally am still on the liquid lipstick trend train. I love liquid lipsticks and I'm always on the hunt for the best formula. So if you guys have any comments about formulas that you've really been liking, leave them in the comment box below. I do have a playlist with my previous liquid lipstick reviews, so if you guys are curious about any of the other formulas that I've tested, you can find that in, again, my playlist. If you guys are interested in my thoughts on the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so the color that I got in my box was in the shade Get It. I have it kind of swatched on my hand here, but it's basically like a light apricot color. We'll see. I'm going to the pumpkin patch today and like I kind of want to go for more of a fall vampy color. That's what it looks like right here. But I also do just want to toss this one up. Otherwise I'd have to dig through my liquid lipstick collection. And I just don't feel like doing that today, so we are going to be testing this out. Again, this is called the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint. I believe they have a couple of different formulas. We'll get into that more at the halfway check-in. As always, I've already gone in to exfoliate my lips. Today I used the Lush Sugar Plum Fairy Lip Scrub. This is one of their Christmas flavors, if you will. I also am a really big fan of bubblegum lip. Lush makes my favorite lip scrub. You definitely can make your own lip scrubs at home. I just sometimes just don't have the time to... I love the taste of this. I sometimes just feel like I don't have the time to complete DIYs, even though I'm sure that would be a really easy one to do. I like the Lush ones. I believe they're $9.95. I would highly recommend if you don't feel like making your own. I think they're fantastic. And then I also went in after that with the Bite Agave Lip Mask. I just have the regular clear one right now. I absolutely love this lip mask. I use this every single night, and usually during the day I use Aquaphor, just like the almost like lip gloss. I love Aquaphor. I think it's great for hydrating and keeping your lips hydrated. And then again, I go in with this at night because it is a very thick mask. It's great for hydrating your lips at night, but I went in with this today because I have super dry lips. I just want to make sure I don't have crusty lips that I am putting this liquid lipstick all over, because we all know that wouldn't be very cute. So if you guys are new to my liquid lipstick reviews, I like to kind of structure them like Stephxmartinco's. If you haven't seen any of her reviews, I will link her channel below. I think she's fantastic. She gives great reviews. She's very thorough. I absolutely love her channel. You should definitely go check her out. But essentially, I am going to test this for a full 8 hours of wear. I will check in with you guys at the halfway mark and give you a little bit more information about this product, color, price, all that fun stuff. And at the 8-hour mark, I will let you know my final thoughts. And before, I had been comparing it to all the other formulas that I have tried. I don't know that I'm going to keep doing that. I may let you know like how it compares to my top liquid lipsticks, but for me, it's been a long time since I've tried some of the other liquid lipsticks, so I'm not going to keep the long-running list. But if you guys have any questions about how I think a specific formula compares to another, then definitely leave a comment in the comment box below and I will get back to you. But without further ado, let's put this on my lips. So I actually am going to go in with a lip liner today. The one that I have that most closely matches is this one from Sephora. This is their Contour Rogue Gel Lip Liner in the shade Nothing But Nude. You definitely don't have to go in with a lip liner. I personally just prefer to go in with a lip liner because I feel like it helps like prevent any sort of like streaking or anything like that. But again, you definitely don't have to go in with a lip liner.
Okay. Nice try. Your makeup. Press the arrow button.
Alright, so then I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick. This is what the doe foot looks like. It definitely has a very sharp curve to it, unlike some doe foot applicators. Again, it's pretty short, but it has, again, that really drastic curve. And so this is definitely going on a little bit streaky.
Calendar check. There's lots to do this week. Press the arrow buttons to look around. Then press OK.
Of course my camera died mid application. Anyway, this is with one layer. As you can tell, like, it's a bit streaky and it didn't necessarily go on the best here. This is it dry, by the way. It maybe took 30 seconds to dry while I turned my camera back on. So I'm gonna go on with the second layer. And as far as formula goes, it's a very, very light formula. It almost feels watery. Definitely not like a moussey consistency like some liquid lipsticks. Gosh, it's been so long since I've tried different liquid lipsticks. This one kind of reminds me, at least like the texture of like the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip. Okay, there's like 2 more layers kind of on the bottom. Again, very streaky. I do definitely feel like it's accentuating like the fine lines of my lips. Like I feel like it looks like I have really crusty, dry lips, which I do, but this is definitely doing me no favors in hiding them. Super dry looking. I'm gonna clean this up with some concealer. Alright, so we are cleaned up with concealer. The need for concealer I feel like was more due to lazy lip liner application rather than the formula just being messy. Again, I do feel like the formula was very streaky upon application, and I do feel like already it's super drying. It was a very, very thin formula, very, very quick to dry down. I do feel like the formula is pretty opaque, but definitely not to the extent of some of the other formulas that I have tried. And again, that could just be due to the lighter color. However, I don't know, I'm not blown away by the level of opacity, if you will. Is that the correct word? And again, I'm just going to point out again, I do feel like it super, super accentuates my lips. It makes them look super dry, and it's just, yeah, my lips look super dry. They look like raisin lips, if you will. Already, I'm not super impressed by this formula. It is currently 10:36 a.m. I will check back in with you guys around 2:30 at the 4-hour mark to see how we were doing, but I definitely don't have high hopes so far. Alright, you guys, it is 2:32. I'm going to zoom you guys in really quick. So this is what we are looking like. As you can tell, a lot of the color is worn away in the center here. You can see better. Okay, so a lot of the color has worn away in the center here, and then as you can tell, like, it has just really sunk into my fine lines. I just feel like if this was any darker of a color, it didn't look more like a natural lip color, like this would be looking crazy on my lips right now. Again, just because so much of the color has already worn away, and again, it just really makes like it accentuates the dryness of my lips. It makes my lips look like dry raisin lips. And overall, at this 4-hour check-in, I am super unimpressed with this formula. Would not recommend thus far, and I can't really see that changing in the next 4 hours because I can't imagine color would like magically reappear on my lips. Oh, there goes the lights again. I do really like the color though, so I don't know, if I was just wearing this for a couple hours, maybe I would use it. I don't know, we'll see how it layers in the layer test at the 8-hour mark. But let's get into just a little bit more about this product. So again, I did not buy mine. It came in my BoxyCharm, but this is the packaging that it came in. It looks just like paint splatters all over the box, and the paint splatters are in the color of the actual liquid lipstick. And then again, you open it and it has just the like I want to say this is plastic. I don't think this is glass. Maybe it is, but it comes in the plastic outer packaging where you can see the color or the shade of the liquid lipstick, black matte top, and then it has like the gold logo and then the gold thing around the top. I don't know, I mean the packaging is very simple. I like it. It's not my favorite, not my least favorite, but the packaging is fine. Overall, I actually do enjoy the doe foot applicator. This is similar to the Dose of Colors applicator. As you can tell, it's shorter and it just has that very sharp curve. So I really like the applicator. As far as the formula is concerned, again, like I said, it is a very, very thin, sort of watery consistency. It dries very, very quickly, and it is very, very drying to the lips. So I'm not a fan of the formula. I'm not a fan that it's super liquidy. I tend to like more of like the moussey formulas, even though they take a little bit longer to dry down. Those I feel like are more hydrating and comfortable on the lips. I do find that these are very drying on the lips, and I don't find the color to be totally opaque. I felt like it went on very streaky, and again, overall, the formula just is not my favorite. It says that it is a quick dry, full coverage, transfer proof liquid lipstick. I am going to just do a quick kiss test right now just because there's not a lot of color left on my lips. Okay, so I have a bare hand And it is transfer proof. I'm not surprised that this is transfer proof simply because it's so dry. I feel like your lips have just sucked in literally everything they can from the formula and there's nothing to give back as far as transfer is concerned. It is quick dry, full coverage. Again, I didn't find it to be totally opaque. So it says it creates a full coverage opaque lip look with this lightweight liquid to matte lip paint. It was a liquid to matte and it is lightweight. However, it's so drying that I found myself constantly licking my lips. Probably right around the 1 hour mark is when it started to feel super drying to me. And that might be why so much has worn away, because I definitely have been like licking my lips and like going like that. It says it dries down instantly so that the color does not transfer, and the Comfort Flex formula means it moves with your lips without drying out, cracking, or feathering. I disagree. I feel like it definitely has settled into my fine lines and cracked and feathered with my lips. It is formulated without parabens or phthalates, I believe is how it's pronounced. I don't know. I looked that up before I filmed this, but I could be wrong again. It is vegan, dermatologist tested, and it's supposed to be long wearing. However, I feel like I noticed like significant wear away within like the first hour or two, so I don't find it to be very long wearing. It does retail for $20, which I feel like is very expensive. I know that's kind of the typical price range. Like usually you find them within like the $17 to like $24, upwards of $24 price range. So I think $20 is really expensive, especially for what in my opinion, I'm gonna call it crappy formula. I'm not a fan. But again, retails for $20 and there is a 25 color shade range. So there are a lot of colors to choose from, and it ranges from all the way from nude to bold. There's some browns. Like it looks like you could definitely find a color that you're looking for with the range that is given. And in case you wanted to see this lovely color on a second model, if you will, here it is on my 2-year-old. She wanted to give the formula a test. What do you think, Zoe? Do you think that's your color?
Kylie.
It's very pretty on you. I did want to throw this out there. They also have a Tartiest creamy matte lip paint. So if you guys are curious and want to see a demo or a review on that, let me know in the comments below. Maybe that one's a little bit more moisturizing. That also retails for $20, and then they also have a Tartiest glossy lip paint. I probably won't review that just because obviously that doesn't fall in the realm of liquid lipsticks, but I have not tried that gloss either. If you guys have tried the creamy matte lip paint, let me know in the comment box below. Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, you guys, I will see you in another 4 hours at the 8-hour mark. At that time, we'll layer this to see how well that they layer, and I will give you my final thoughts and opinions, but as you can tell, this is not my favorite formula thus far. Anyway, guys, I will see you in another 4 hours. I did forget to mention, you guys, the shelf life on this is 6 months, which is, you know, kind of the fair. It's usually like 6 to 12 months for liquid lipsticks, so a little bit on the shorter end there. I also did forget to mention, in the first 4 hours, I had a granola bar. I had 2 of these sparkling waters just out of a can, no straw or anything, so like that. And then I had a little bit of an ice cream cone that Zoe and my daughter shared. And I think that is all I had to eat. So in case you're wondering, oh, the shirt, I tell you. In case you're wondering what I ate to see if that played a role in how it wore off my lips, really the only thing that would have, I mean, I know my lips are touching this. However, I feel like I've had liquid lipsticks that the can, like drinking from a can, hasn't affected. I didn't even have hot coffee, nor did I have anything oily. And nor did I have like pizza. So really this, I mean, a good formula would still be holding strong on my lips. So anyway, you guys, for real, I will see you in another 4 hours at the 8-hour check-in. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my final check-in. It is 7:35 p.m., just about at that 8-hour mark. Sorry if my lighting changes every time I check in. Now I have like more fake lighting because it's darker outside right now. Anyway, this has pretty much all but worn off my lips. Again, kind of like I said in the beginning of this video and then my 4-hour check-in, just not impressed at all with this formula. If this is a formula that you love, like by all means, keep loving it. But for me, this just did not work. I will zoom you guys in really quick just so that you can see the like a small amount that's left on my lips. Like it's pretty much honestly just my lip liner that's left. I guess like the top, there's some left, but it's like basically dry and flaking off at this point. Since the last check-in, I did have a hot cup of coffee, and I also had spaghetti with, well, not spaghetti, but like noodles and red meat sauce. So, I mean, definitely like there was contact with my lips, but I mean, you guys saw it at the 4-hour check-in, like this just hasn't been hanging on. I am going to do a layer test just to see how it layers. There's virtually nothing left on my lips, although I do feel like the flakiness at the top is gonna make for bad layering, but we shall see. My lips do feel extra dry now too, so. Again, I just feel like this formula is so streaky when it goes on, but I do enjoy the doe foot applicator on this again. Okay, I definitely did not like the way that this reapplied, especially on the tops of my lips where my lips were super dry. I'll zoom you guys in if you want to see like what reapplication looks like. So this is what we're looking like here. As you can tell, like my lips are just super dry. It's a shame because I do really like this color. I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for a formula that I like better in this color because I do really like this neutral sort of peachy apricot sort of color. But again, I just feel like the opacity level isn't there. I feel like it's super, super, super drying on the lips. The longevity isn't there, and overall, this just really falls flat for me. I would definitely not recommend this. This is not one of the formulas that's like even on the fence for me. I will definitely not repurchase, at least for myself. Again, you guys, if you really like this formula, by all means, like your opinion is yours and my opinion is mine. But for me, this is just kind of a dud. In case you guys are wondering, a couple of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas are the Caked Makeup Lip Fondant liquid lipstick. I also really like the Lime Crime and Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. The Kat Von D is just okay for me, and then I do find Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick to be okay. I know he's pretty controversial, but I don't mind his liquid lipstick formula. And then I personally do also enjoy the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick formula. I know, again, she's very controversial. However, I do really like her formula, although it is very drying, so you kind of have to go in with that presumption. But again, my top three would be Caked Makeup, Lime Crime, as well as Dose of Colors. For me, again, you guys, I just would not recommend the Tartiest lip paints. But if you are wondering, the color that I have on, I can't remember if I even said this in the beginning, is the shade Get It. Sorry if this was rambly. Sorry if I missed any information that I normally give in my reviews. This is my first time back and I didn't have anything laid out like sometimes I do. So if I missed any information you're curious about, definitely leave me a question in the comment box below and I will get back to you. Other than that, if you guys have any recommendations on liquid lipstick formulas that you're really loving, let me know and I will get a review up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go. And other than that, I'll just see you guys in my next video. Bye.